Have you ever wondered why the majority of people struggle financially? Most people follow the advised path of going to college, getting a job, and investing towards retirement. But with this plan in mind, many still don't achieve the financial success they desire. While this lack of success surprises the middle and lower classes, it certainly offers no surprise to the rich. In fact, the rich possess certain information that the poor simply don't. And in this video, I will share with you 7 secrets only rich people know. And if you're new to the channel, then hit the subscribe button below for more life-changing content. Secret number 1. Money is abundant. Ask the average person and they will tell you that money is scarce and must be hoarded. This is why the lower and middle classes tend to make and save their money rather than investing it into things like real estate or stocks that can make them more money over time. Now, you probably know by now that holding your money in a savings account means that over time that money will erode due to inflation, which is why having this scarcity mindset is so detrimental to your economic success. In fact, many less fortunate individuals literally think that making money simply comes down to having good luck that they themselves do not possess. They think that it's only people who are fortunate enough to win the lottery or to be born into wealth. But that's simply not true. In fact, a 2017 survey from Fidelity Investments found that 88% of millionaires are self-made, with only 12% having inherited significant funds making up at least 10% of their wealth. Therefore, thinking that wealth can only be inherited and not earned is not true. The reality is that there is no shortage of money on planet Earth, only a shortage of people who think correctly about it. According to a study, over $4 trillion exchange hands around the world every day. Why can't some of that free-flowing cash be yours? Luckily, becoming rich even from nothing is entirely possible. But the first step towards financial success is to lose the sense of scarcity you currently attach to money. This whole money doesn't grow on trees mentality can't help you. If you want to have abundance, you must first believe and feel the abundance. Secret number 2, you must maintain good company. You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with, and this is why the rich select their company very wisely. In a study of wealthy individuals, 86% made conscious efforts to associate with other successful people, while on the flip side, 96% of those struggling financially hang around other low-income earners. Now, this doesn't mean that the rich only associate with people because of their economic status, but they know that the secret will help them make more money as they gain useful support and advice from those who have succeeded before them. This is why if you aren't where you want to be financially, you need to evaluate each of your relationships and determine if they are rich relationships, i.e. relationships that support your financial growth, or a poverty relationship, i.e. relationships that are negative and stunt your progress. You will see that the more you spend time with those who are striving for similar goals, the closer you will become to achieving your own. Secret number 3, formal education doesn't guarantee wealth. The institution of college has for many years been praised as a bearer of financial success. If you get good grades and go to a prestigious school, a path will be paved for you to earn a lucrative income which will help you amass the wealth you aim to possess. Well, as you may already know, I went to college and the job I acquired definitely didn't pave the way to financial success for me. In fact, it has been only a small part in my wealth generation equation. And I can say the same for a lot of my friends. All of my closest friends have gone to college, gotten jobs, yet still live in financial mediocrity. I think there's an argument to be made that in many circumstances, college is great at making and keeping you poor. Think about this, most college tuitions are in the tens of thousands of dollars per year. If your 4-year degree costs you $100,000 and you get a job after college of say $60,000, no matter how frugally you live, paying down this debt will take years. And every year you carry this debt, you are subjecting yourself to more and more interest payments, which keeps you poor for longer. The other challenge is that college doesn't teach you anything about managing your money. Take it from someone with a master's in accounting that even business programs don't provide the financial education you need to properly save and invest your money. At the core, colleges are not designed to teach you how to be rich. They are designed to teach you how you can be a good employee. Stop deceiving yourself with the mentality of, if I have a master's, I will be rich, which I obviously used to believe. Money making requires different skill sets, quite different from what any school teaches. Unfortunately, only the rich know that the skills they need to succeed in building wealth come from outside the classroom. The rich read dozens of books on financial management attend business conferences, and even hire financial experts to coach them in their day-to-day lives. And while these events and resources can be pricey, I would argue that it may be cheaper than college with a much greater chance of making you rich rather than just scraping by with your 9-to-5 job. Secret number 4. Better to be rich than to look rich. The rich know that having money is much better than simply looking like you have money, yet so many poor people love to look rich. They spend money on the latest phones and outfits to show off to their peers, trading their limited amount of money for the perception of being rich. Sadly, many of them spend money on these items before they even earn it. It's not uncommon for people to simply charge new purchases to their credit cards and tell themselves that they will pay off the balance once their bill comes in. However, life happens and often these people start to fall behind on their payments and ultimately get stuck in the interest payment cycle that keeps most people in financial straits for years. And all of this financial stress is simply the byproduct of trying to appear more successful than we really are. But if you look closely, those who actually achieve financial success really don't care about showing it off to others. Many of the world's billionaires like Mark Zuckerberg and Bill Gates wear basic clothing as their business achievements speak for their worth in this world and not their outfits. The same principle should be adopted by you. Let your achievements speak for you and not the overpriced shirt or phone you like to carry around. Secret number 5. Hard work doesn't equal financial success. We are all sold the idea that if you work hard in life, you will be rewarded, and what the rich know that the poor don't is that hard work doesn't guarantee financial success. You see, for the lower and middle classes, they believe that working hard at their 9-to-5 job will allow them to achieve financial success, and so every day they go into work and sell their time for money. However, I think that just about every worker over time comes to the realization that working a 9-to-5 job places limits on how much money you can really make. Employers are in the business of keeping expenses low, and salary is a line item that they try to minimize at all costs. However, nevertheless, the majority of people still believe that if they can work hard, they can be rich. The harsh reality is that they are wrong. Now, this isn't to say that rich people don't work hard. In fact, they are some of the hardest working people in society, but they don't work hard just using their own 2 hands and 1 brain. They work hard using hundreds and thousands of other people's brains and hands. Do you get where I'm going with this? Answer this question. How many millionaires do you see working alone? Probably none. No matter how hard you can work or how smart you can be, you can't do everything by yourself and be rich. This is why the rich hire people to do work for them, and this offers many benefits. First, it allows them to leverage the expertise of others that they simply do not possess. Second, it allows them to leverage the time of others, which ultimately increases the output they can generate. This increased output means more products made or services rendered, which over time means more money in their pockets. If you need proof of this concept in action, look no further than Apple and Microsoft. Both companies employ over 100,000 workers, which allows them to produce thousands of products a day. And this is where the poor are mistaken in their thinking. Having the work hard mentality is great, but your own hard work can only produce so much output, meaning that you will continue to earn roughly the same amount of money over time. Therefore, if you want to be rich, you must work hard and smart, and learn how to leverage other people's knowledge, time, and energy. Secret number 6, you can't rely on a single source of income. Studies show that the average millionaire has 7 streams of income. Now, when you compare this to the lower and middle classes, most people in these economic classes have one sole source of income. Can you guess what it is? Of course, it's their job. The fact of the matter is that wealthy people never depend on a sole source of income and instead create a number of revenue streams. Now, is this because they are greedy? I'm sure some are, but having numerous income streams presents many benefits. First, if you only have one income stream, like a job, then losing that job will leave you without any cash inflow, which can lead to financial ruin and the incurrence of debt. By having multiple streams of income, you can diversify this risk while also making more money. And by making this extra cash, you can then leverage it to improve your financial position. For instance, if you work a 9-to-5 job and have a side hustle, you can use the income from your job to cover your living costs and have the side hustle money set aside for saving or investing. Unfortunately, most poor people limit their potential for creating new streams of income by not believing that they have what it takes to make more money, but this simply isn't true. The internet has opened up several new avenues for making money, like starting a blog, a YouTube channel, or even selling physical products online. The rich know that having a sole source of income isn't the way to build true wealth, and now you do too. Secret number 7, jobs don't make you rich. When you work at a company, who do you think is getting rich because of your efforts, you or your employer? The current corporate model most of us live in is set up for employees to make their bosses rich. We just went over the fact that employers strive to keep costs, i.e. your salary, low, which is why if you're aiming for true wealth, you should consider starting your own business. Most people hate this truth, but it has to be said that working a 9-to-5 job won't make you rich. Being an employee limits your time and output, whereas being a business owner allows you to leverage the resources that can exponentially increase your output and ultimately your wealth. Now, I am not saying you should quit your job tomorrow, but start to build a business in your free time and see where it goes. At the least, you will have developed a second source of income that you can now use to invest or save with, which again is key to becoming financially successful. Thanks for watching. If you want to go from the life you have to the life you deserve, then hit the subscribe button now.